Queridos dominicanos, residentes aquí en Kingston y en toda Jamaica, bienvenido a su casa, la residencia oficial de la República Dominicana, y también aquellos dominicanos que nos acompañan en esta semana dominicana, que no viven en Jamaica, pero que también esta casa es suya. Bienvenidos a su casa. Amigos todos, friends all. It is an honor to me to speak on the occasion of the 179th anniversary of the independence of the Dominican Republic as we celebrate the first Dominican Week in Jamaica and the first business forum between both nations, which I will say was inaugurated today at the AC Hotel with great success. And it is an honor to celebrate the most important date of our nation with a large Dominican delegation from the Dominican Republic government, authorities, businessmen, and friends of the media who came especially to cover from Kingston what is happening in this first Dominican Week in Jamaica and the first Dominican Week in the whole Caribbean. This year's celebration is particularly special, and it brings together two nations that share a common history and a common vision of the future. The Dominican Republic and Jamaica have always enjoyed a close relationship, and this week events serve to strengthen the bonds of friendship, cooperation, and business relations between our two nations. In this context, the first business forum between the Dominican Republic and Jamaica is an important step towards promoting economic growth and sustainable development in both countries. It provides an opportunity for business leaders and entrepreneurs to exchange ideas, forge new partnerships, and explore ways to enhance trade and investment between our two nations. As we reflect on the 179 years since the Dominican Republic gained its independence, we must remember the sacrifice of those who fought for our freedoms and the ideals of democracy and self-determination. Today we celebrate the heroic Dominicans who have defended and continues to courageously defend their status as sovereign, free and independent people throughout our history and have been characterized by their tireless struggle for freedom. We must also acknowledge the progress we have made since then, while recognizing that there is still much work to be done to build a more just and equitable society. Excellencies, friends, the Dominican Republic has become a reference point for economic growth within our region. The country enjoys a highly diversified, vibrant, and modern economy. This fast economic growth can be attributed a number of factors. Our country offers a solid fiscal system and political, social, and economic stability, which is an amazing platform for business looking to invest in the Dominican Republic. I would like to express my gratitude for the financial support of the private sector who have made possible the organization of this Dominican Week and the Dominican Business Forum. Our official sponsors of Domishem and Cement, thank you very much for your support. AC Hotel, First Sam, family, Don Luis, thank you very much. Pepsi Cola Jamaica, always Pepsi Cola with us. Ban Reservas, Inter Energy, and among others important sponsors that we have, Arajet, Ban Reservas, among others important business sponsors. I would like to express a special thanks to the Dominican entrepreneur, Ho Chi Minh Castillo, and his company, Harmony Entertainment, who will delight us today with a spectacular production that they have prepared for this morning and for this reception. Tonight will be very special as we prepare to recognize with the award Dominican Republic Business Leadership 2023, recognizing companies and personalities that have been pioneers in the establishment of a new era in trade relations between the two countries, contributing significantly to the strengthening of our bilateral relations between Jamaica and the Dominican Republic. Following the new vision of the government of His Excellency Luis Abinader and the Foreign Minister Roberto Alvarez, we are charting a new path and birthing a new era in the bilateral relations. As we move forward, let us continue to work together to build a brighter future for the people of the Dominican Republic and the people of Jamaica. Let us uphold the values of freedom, democracy, prosperity that our forefathers fought for. Once again, I'd like to express my gratitude to all that have come today from the Dominican Republic to be supporting us in this first ever Dominican Week in Jamaica. Viva la República Dominicana, viva Jamaica. ¡Que viva!
Gracias, Ambassador. Viva la República Dominicana y viva Jamaica indeed. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, our own Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade is here. Senator the Honorable Kamina Johnson-Smith will bring her remarks to you. A round of applause.
Thank you, Madam Moderator. Your Excellency Angie Shakira Martinez Tejera, Ambassador of the Dominican Republic to Jamaica, and Ambassador Edward Perez, Cabinet colleagues, Senate colleagues, members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Consular Corps, members of our private sector, members of the private sector of the Dominican Republic visiting with us here today, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you all. Saludos a todos. It is with great pleasure that I greet you this evening as we celebrate the 179th anniversary of independence of the Dominican Republic. On behalf of the government and people of Jamaica, I congratulate the government and people of the Dominican Republic on the attainment of this significant milestone. This occasion allows the opportunity to reflect on the many achievements of the people of the Dominican Republic since they attained independence over a century and a half ago. The national motto, Dios, Patria, Libertad, God, homeland, and liberty. It pays homage to those core values held dear by your founding fathers who guided your country towards freedom and sovereignty. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dominican Republic is to be commended for its significant socio-economic progress and the associated success in key sectors such as tourism, remittances, finance, and telecommunications. Your consistent and robust pre-pandemic economic growth rates have been the envy of many developing countries in the region and beyond. The Dominican Republic, however, was not spared from the COVID-19 pandemic. And in that regard, Jamaica wishes to commend your government and people for reaching out to assist neighbors and friends, including Jamaica, notwithstanding your own challenges. I take this opportunity to reiterate the gratitude of the government and people of Jamaica for the generosity of your government for the donation of 50,000 doses of AstraZeneca vaccines in November 2021. No, we do not forget to support our pandemic response. Excellencies, yes please. Memories are short, but when need is great and friends stand by you, you should never forget. Damas y caballeros, next year we will celebrate 60 years of diplomatic relations between our two countries, and it must be clear to all present this evening that since 1964, we have made significant strides in the deepening of our bilateral relations. Through various agreements and memoranda of understanding, we've advanced cooperation in areas such as trade and investment, culture and air services, and indeed the work that you have done today and that you will continue to do during this week will undoubtedly strengthen all. Within the framework of South-South cooperation in CARIFORUM, the OES, the ACS and CELAC, we work together to ensure that our shared priorities Business Forum, and indeed our Dominican Week in Jamaica. It is my pleasure to share with you this evening on this important milestone. I also know you look forward to the remainder of the program of activities, as do I, during this very special week, when various aspects of the Dominican culture will be on full display and there will be the deepest of cultural exchanges. Indeed, the people of the Dominican Republic have much to celebrate, and there is much that will be undertaken that will reflect the great civic pride that is characteristic of Dominicans both at home and abroad. I wish to use this opportunity once more to offer sincere congratulations to Ambassador Martinez and to her dynamic team on the progress and the results of their work at the embassy, and in particular in pulling together this incredible historic week. Please, if you could give her a rousing round of applause. In closing, I wish to underscore that our partnership is grounded on shared values and a mutual respect for the self-determination and progress of our people. My team and I at the Foreign Ministry, and indeed the entire government of Jamaica, will continue to play our part so that our countries will advance in prosperity for the benefit of our people and indeed for the benefit of our region. I now invite you to raise glasses, but indeed we do not have ours. I invite you to raise your glasses in toast to the government and people of the Dominican Republic on their 179th independence anniversary. Gracias. We wish their nation continued growth, peace and prosperity for the years to come. And we wish them happy Patriotism Month, happy independence from the government and people of Jamaica. Celebramos nuestra amistad. Viva Jamaica, viva la República Dominicana. Viva.
Before we go to the fun part of this reception with the Dominican music, hi, Quiet. How are you, my friend Perry? Good to see you. Where is the crew? You have there? Oh, Tonya, there is my crew. We will have fun today. Well, before we get to the, the best part of this party, because we have a very known and very good band from the Dominican Republic playing merengue and bachata, I wanna to introduce you to the chef who have prepared all the food that you are having today. I would like to introduce Eric Malsten. Where is, a round of applause to Eric, please. Come here, Minister, come here, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Angelique, and the Vice Minister of Dominican Republic, so you know that. I would like to introduce you, Eric. Thank you very much. So this guy has been in restaurants 1, 2, 3 Michelin stars. No. We have to be humble, but it's true. So he has been recognized worldwide as a very renowned and talented chef. And we have the honor to have him here to celebrate with us the first Dominican Week in Jamaica. It's such an honor. He has 9 restaurants in the art. Nine restaurants in the art. I love very much all of the restaurants, and they just hold everything to come and celebrate with us and delight with the magic of his kitchen. So a round of applause to Eric again. Can you say something?
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Ambassador, for the invites. Great honor to be here. I'm a Swedish Dominican, born and raised in Sweden, but I live in Dominican since 15 years back. So it's an honor to be part of the Dominican gastronomy, and to be here in Jamaica celebrating together with all of you. It's a true pleasure. Thank you very, very much. Tonight we're going to enjoy a few canapes, let's say creative Dominican cuisine. We do some plays, some classics like El Chivo, Goat Stew.